little boob update for you all. It's 1 week post-op and I'm very tired. I have no words in my head. I keep falling asleep everywhere. So last week I had the revision surgery on my boobs because I had got capsular contraction from the first surgery about 2.5 months previously. My first surgery was an over-the-muscle implant. Yeah. And for some annoying reason I got capsular contraction. They think it might be linked to my fibromyalgia and the way that my body heals. So yes, they had to come out because it had gone all hard and twisty and nasty. So last Wednesday, I went into the Southampton Spire and had the revision surgery. It all went really well. They went in again under the crease and took out the squished up capsules, put in fresh ones, you know, took out all the scar tissue and things, put in fresh implants. But he also did me a little Brucey bonus because I still had loose skin, so he cut around the nipple, pulled the skin up tight, cut off the excess and then sewed it back on. So my nipple hasn't moved, he's just tightened the skin up to the nipple, which I'm thinking is going to help a lot because I still had a lot of excess skin going on from losing so much weight. So I'm excited to see how that turns out. It was a bit freaky having stitches on your nips because it's kind of like and when she pulled the tape off I was proper like it really hurt. She pulled the tape off and I swear she pulled the scab off with it and I was just like oh! And I said sorry, I'm moaning like one of my kids, and she's like yeah, that's why I ignored you. And I was like oh, cheeky. So I've been really tired. I've been falling asleep a lot all over the place for like naps that I don't plan, that just happen, and I've been taking the painkillers they gave me, which are paracetamol and tramadol. They don't really do much for me because having a chronic illness, painkillers just, you know, it's not good. It just takes the edge off it a bit. The hardest part for me so far has been sleep because I was speaking to a friend the other day, and you know that flat arse syndrome where you've lost all your padding and then what you have got is lower than it should be if it's not a lost butt. So you've got the coccyx and it sticks out and it gets sore, and when I can't lie down flat and I'm lying propped up at an angle, all the pressure's on the coccyx, so my butt got so sore. I was saying to Chris, it's like a form of torture. I'm so exhausted, I just want to lie down, but I can't lie on my front, I can't lie on my side, I have to lay sitting up. Sitting up on a sofa hurts, so the biggest issue for me actually has been sore butt. It's starting to get a bit better. I've been changing cheeks every now and then. I did buy a neck cushion, a beaded neck cushion to sit on for a while, but I popped it, so that went back to the shop. And I don't know what happened, I didn't sit on it. So I've got another week of keeping everything dry. I've got tape reapplied over the dissolvable stitches. The stitches are pretty much gone now. I've got to keep it dry for another week, keep sat up, not allowed to lie flat, all that kind of stuff. Keep trying to be a T-Rex with my arms by my side.
Yeah, don't go reaching for stuff.
I'm not allowed to reach for stuff, I'm quite bad at that. Doors are heavy! Ugh, everywhere you go, I'm like throwing myself at a door, trying to open it with my back. Anyway, I gotta be careful. So that is them, this is them. I don't know if we got a picture. I think we've got a picture with, oh, you can blank out my nips. They taped around the nips, so the stitches were covered with tape, but the little nips, it's like little sombreros. So any questions, please do ask. That is how I'm doing and how I am and what I did. And if you don't see me for a while, it's because I'm asleep. Love you, bye.